I'm just hopping on here to do a short video because I'm noticing this week that a few people seem a bit frustrated about the dissertation process, and this happens every year. And I think in particular, if you're the sort of person who has a to-do list, is very task-driven, likes to be in control and likes to have a plan, then this is a really difficult stage of the dissertation process because really you sort of feel like you're flaying around in the dark trying to work out where you are and where you're going. And I just wanted to reassure you that this is a normal part of the process, and that you sort of need to a certain extent to accept that there isn't a straight road. You're looking now for what path it is that you're going to follow in terms of identifying your area and your question, and there's lots of different options. You may explore a whole option and then decide this isn't going to work, actually I need to go down a different path. It's really worth spending the time at this stage making sure that the path you're on is the right one, and not getting frustrated by the fact that you may have done some readings on a topic and then have worked out that actually that's not going to work for me, it's not going to be viable. And your dissertation supervisor is going to play a big role here in helping you to make sure that you're on the right path. So accept that this stage of the process is about finding the right path. And when you're on the path, you'll be able to go back to having those to-do lists and being in control a little bit more. So sort of accept that, if you like, and have patience with this stage of the process. The second thing I would say is have faith in the process. There are millions of students before you who have been in this phase, and there are millions of students after you who will also be in this phase. It's part of the grappling with the issues. It's part of the working out, what do I want to focus on? What's being written on? It's like feeling around in the dark, and the light will come back on, but at the moment you've just got to be patient and focus on the task at hand, which is to work out where you are and where you want to go. And then the last thing I would say is that, you're trying to find out something new. And so that's always going to be a challenge. It's always going to be something that's difficult to work out. So accept that. So relax a little bit and accept that, this is the phase that I'm in, and it is going to change and go a little bit more back to the normal space I'd be in when I'm doing assignments, etc., as I start to write my literature review. Also, as a warning, I'm titling this video that doing research is a messy business, and it is. It's messy at this point, and then it also can be messy when it comes to your data. That you might collect data that isn't what you expected it to be, and so again it challenges you to think a little bit more and to maybe go back and revise your literature or revise the path that you're on slightly. So there are lots of messy bits along the way, but that's part of research, and I suppose once you know that, then you're prepared and able to deal with it better. So have a good week keeping that in mind.